Okay, everybody, we wanted to bring attention to this piece of crap here. This woman here, notice how she looks like Kendall Jenner. She's got Botox. Her skin is shiny. She has a cross around her neck, but she's actually a vampire, a devil worshiper. And she just posted, I don't know if she just posted it, but she's got a video posted of herself on a beach in a bikini. And it looks like she's got this weird shaped body of perfection, and her skin looks perfect. That's very, very much your sign. You don't run from that shit. Very, very complicated for men to understand that this is the viciousness of a black widow to destroy your future, your lives, your children's lives, the earth. But notice her facial expression. This is a Monaván expression. But this is different. This is a different psychosis of creepy. It's creepy as hell. You should actually initiate the conversation of coming into that with, she has nothing to say. She's creepy as hell. And then she's going to tell you to buy her a drink. She's going to show you her bowling ball tits. She's going to use her angelic voice. It sounds angelic. It's not angelic, actually. It's the devil's voice. Because if any time that you meet someone anywhere and they're trying to put you into submission through erotica behavior, which is what we saw in Miami with Monaván and Heather Lamusa walking down a big ass rental property that Gary was renting. Your sign that these are not good people. These are bad people because they're trying to put you into submission in some way, shape, or form to get something for themselves. They're going to try to rob you of joy by initiating joy within you that only comes from them. They're going to try to make you feel less attractive. They're going to call it pink. Pink? That's not a real person. You do know that, right? No, do you really know that? Or are you just in your mind playing the game as if you're a strong person? Or are you willing to actually accept the fact that your dick gets hard when you look at that piece of shit? Look at her. She looks like Kendall Jenner. This is the same game the Kardashians were playing. This is what the Kardashians taught these women how to behave. They taught these women how to behave. This is what gets you into a dangerous location and gets you killed without you having any emotion about it. Well, I don't care. How can you say that? That's the manipulation game. So you're telling me I'm going to be able to sleep with that. And then she's going to lure me into a dark alley and then I'm going to get killed? I'll do it. Is that what you really think, or is that what she wants you to think? Because looks don't bring anything more than an appeal of a look. Attention grabbing, no conversation skills, shallow, low-class behavior. But the problem is that these are they're operating as if they're high class. So you're operating like high class people, but you're not high class people. You're low class. There's no education coming off of you to assist anyone else. You're literally only fueling your own agendas. While you then tell people how gracious you are for allowing us to look at you as you sit on the beach with your legs spread and your jelly fat sitting on your side, while you tell other people they're not attractive. However, you're the one that's not attractive. You've just had tons of plastic surgery. And the moment you actually show your authentic self, Show your authentic self, girl. Show yourself. Confusion, confusion, confusion. And that's one of the games they like to play. Look at how far she's taken her face. This is also a picture of the same person. Take a look at her bowling balls. So what in somebody's mind takes them from the picture that I just showed you to looking like that? What kind of personality in their brain takes them from where I just showed you to this right here? Here's another example of her platform. This is all the rest of her platform. Provocative, posing, 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 and there's a man. This all looks very dark and very scary. But look, 836,000 people viewed this shit. Do you think she's spewing hate? Do you think that if everybody acted like this whore, that we would live in a happy place of joy and happiness? This is the epitome of Mona Van's platform, by the way. She's doing the same exact thing. Except hers includes rubbing vegetables with a lot of other women doing the exact fucking same thing. So this is the example of what hate looks like. I'm not sure who would follow this. Why would you like this? What kind of lack of intelligence and lack of education in your brain would get you to like this shit? Because the moment you speak to that piece of shit, your life is over, because she's taking control of every ounce of your joy, to where she then forces you back onto her platform continuously, where at some point she asks for your bank card so that she can go on fancy trips, and then you get a little email that's a bot response. Thanks, babe, for the amount of money of whatever, while your wife and your children suffer. But look, she's standing there with her rear end hanging out for you, and you're now 30, and you're already on a path to alcoholism. And in the case of Mona Van, it's mental illness. They all have their little tweak of nastiness and horrific behavior that sends a trajectory to 435,000 in the case of Mona Van, or 1 million on her platform, to create psychosis in people. While you what? Just say, hey, can I have another? Don't forget the revert of her trying to tell you that she's a Republican. Don't forget to remember that they will do whatever it takes to get you to agree to the narcissistic behavior. So while it looks like she has some smooth, soft skin, touching her like this, send dirty chills up and down your spine. And eventually she turns into Demi Moore, and you can laugh all day and all night that you want, but look what happened to Bruce Willis because he hung out with someone like Demi Moore. That's what it looks like to have a man fall from grace because he decided that he wanted to be with a Demi Moore because industry told him to. So good men become slum slingers, while you as the audience just fall for that shit. And you better fucking believe that I ain't gonna be helping your bitch asses hurt more Americans. And you Americans that are hurt, you take responsibility for your agreement to that behavior, because you haven't done 1 ounce of effort to do something about this shit. You look at that shit and then you run. Look at that train wreck. It's right in front of your face. That's Kamala Harris. That's Kamala Harris right in front of your face.